what inspired you to get started with your giving? I mean, was there a particular moment or a story or a person in your life?
No, I think for me, I mean, it was reaching the ability to do it. You know, as soon as I could do it, I started, and then as we focused and learned more about ways to give money, I mean, there's a lot of local community organizations. We just completed a community center on Nantucket. We built a theater, myself and the crux of it was 4 people. We saved this old theater that had been bought by a developer and shuttered. And so we raised $30 million, and it just opened last week. So we're really excited about that. And it's great because now the kids of Nantucket, you know, in the winter it's a very depressing place, and they had nowhere to go to the theater. And this is really to anchor the downtown and create a there. And it's we just hosted the film festival, and we dedicated it to the community. So I mean, that's kind of the artsy thing that I can make a difference, and it's lasting, and it'll be incredibly valuable for the local merchants. And it's really the summer it's great for the people who show up and it keeps the kids out of trouble. My real passion there was to provide it for the islanders who sort of power that island and make it a good place to summer at. And there was a high rate of suicides on Nantucket, teen suicides, one of the highest in the United States.
Wow.
Because it's really kind of depressing in the winter. There's nothing to do, and if you want to see a film, you have to go to the Hyannis on a ferry. So it's like that's a real hike.
Yeah, that's a hike.
So you know, I thought, and they'll hold arts festivals, and I'm really interested in the arts. You know, I think my mom. I went to Brown University, but my mom said I couldn't be an artist because I'd starve. So now I try to marry my art and my business by designing properties and stuff.
Yeah. So if you were to describe, do you feel like you're doing something a little different from the status quo in your giving? I mean, you've definitely got sounds like you've got your interests spread out.
I think we're evolving. Yeah. You know, as I fund my foundation, I think the classic is you start off with the spray and pray. You move a little bit of money around to a lot of organizations, and you're sort of invisible. And as the foundation grows, I've been thinking that it could be more impactful with a much more direct. I think also for the generation, for my kids. I have 3 kids. You know, having them have something tangible that they can, latch onto. I think one of the pure joys of succeeding in your career is the ability to give money away and see the impact it makes, and it just makes you feel good all over. Plus, you're doing something that, so I want to, it's really challenging to be impactful, and there's so many organizations that are so worthwhile, but I'd like to find things that my kids can get involved with too, and their kids after that.
Multi-generational approach, yeah.
You know, and then they can work with us and feel really good about it. We'll do some, I'm on the board of my university, and we've done some work there. But the schools, and I went to the business school at Harvard. They don't really need my contribution. There are so many other things that are. I mean, it's a great organization, but my other focus is the U.S. I think while I appreciate and I think there's a lot of poverty right here in the U.S. You got 48 million people on food stamps. That's not good.
Yeah, so that needs a lot of attention.
Poverty, help begins right here.